So, we have made it the long 7-hour journey to Punda Maria. Oh, you haven't put your seatbelt in. We're just on our way to camp because it should just be a few minutes away. I just found some lilies. So we've now arrived at our camp, settled in a little bit, gone for a bit of a walk, and we went to the hide at the waterhole.
Yeah.
I saw a massive group of elephants, which is really cool.
While being on foot, it's different. And this is why this camp's so special, I suppose. You know, you go to other camps, there's no hides in any of these other camps, it's just this one, so that's pretty unique. We're just on our way back to the tent now, so I'll try and show you around a little bit when we get there. So this is camp number 2 at Punda Maria. We've got a lovely walkway up to our tent, and then it overlooks onto this lovely balcony area. Don't mind Tom just making some hot chocolate for me. This is our lovely kitchen space. Beds there, they're pulled together again, which is nice. And we come through, we've got the fridge inside just so that the monkeys don't get into it and get into our food. And then we have our shower space and then sink, and then we also have our toilet in this room, and then we have a nice lovely little wardrobe. Yeah, lovely, very very nice. Having a bit of a day. We've literally seen nothing. We've seen the odd bit of animal here and there. So
just because it's fine.
Yeah, it is huge here. But we've got lots of pretty birds around, so hopefully we can just show you some of those. But yeah, hopefully it gets better.
just finished at Crooks Corner, which is about as far north as you can come, and you probably want to make it a day trip. If you're at Punda Maria, there and back is pretty much most of your morning, but we just met a really lovely couple from, they're staying at Xingwezi, which is even further south from us again, so that's for them a whole day trip. But a lot of history there. Essentially, it's called Crooks Corner because crooks back in the day would try and escape South Africa, Mozambique, and Botswana or Zimbabwe or something. I can't remember now. But essentially, the criminals would run from one country to the other, and they could do that. And at Crooks Corner, you can see all three of those countries, and that was where they'd sort of run the gauntlet of hippos and crocodiles over getting arrested. So I guess it goes to show how bad prisons would have been back in the day, and yeah, it's definitely worth the trip.
So, off we go on our last evening game drive at Punda Maria.
Our first and last.
Our first and last.
The weather's been miserable.
The weather has been really bad today, so...
Super windy, super overcast.
Yeah, to be honest, I think we're lucky to have seen the animals we have seen today. I'd like to see just some animals, to be honest, from today. So yeah, let's have a good evening drive. We got our first animal! We got a giraffe. Woo!
Pretty close to the road as well. Probably the best visual we've had on one.
Yeah, it was good. But yeah, best visual I've had of a giraffe so far. So yay!
Yeah.
Thank you, S99. You dig it. A pretty good last sighting. I'd take that. There's what, like 15? 20 elephants there? That was great. Okay, we now need to rush back because it's 5:20 and the gate closes at 5:30 and it's like all the way. It's quite a drive.
So I've got control of the camera, and we are unfortunately in the midst of what feels like a hurricane. Fried up what was left of our food before we move to Olifants tomorrow, and are eating inside at the end of our bed. So this is the dinner setup for tonight. When nature calls, pardon the pun, you do what you have to do. So yeah, nice.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, we've got our wines always. Morning. So just left Punda Maria, which has been a beautiful stay. Like, the camp is the oldest camp in the park, and it's got a lot of history, and I guess a lot comes with that. But I think I thoroughly enjoyed the idea of sitting in the hide. I think realistically, if you are coming, and something I didn't see enough of was sort of advice around visiting the camp. Now, as a birder, I didn't mind it, but as you know, someone who doesn't necessarily have the same interest in birds as I do, I can imagine it's a little bit dull. If you have someone who's fidgety and irritable and can't sit still for a while, I think the idea of the hide, you could sit there for a long time and just chill out. I think that's kind of perfect. I think that's kind of how it works. But now we're on our way to Olifants. We've got a long day of driving ahead, a couple of good little spots on the way. Picnic again, so we'll see what happens there. And
Remember the bagel.
we've got everything with us this time, so hopefully no issues there.
That's a day today.
Fingers crossed. I mean, it's still horrendously overcast, and last night was pretty miserable.
That's why it's a good day for a travel day.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually worked out quite well. So, weather's on the rise, moods are on the rise. Let's see what happens.